Hey y'all.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Okay, would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
What's up? What's up? Daisy Lane, man. Records checking in. It's Los.
It's your boy WB Nutty.
Alright, y'all. So, the world just has to know. Do y'all rap or do y'all shit talk?
We preach.
You preach.
We preach.
Who's your audience? Who are you preaching to?
I'm preaching to everybody. The
Every-
youth,
Mm-hmm.
the hustlers,
Mm-hmm.
the consumers, the customers,
Okay.
the people that need motivation,
Mm-hmm.
people that give motivation.
Okay.
Preaching to everybody.
Okay. And what about you, Los?
Same thing he said.
Okay.
But I love everybody in the world. Everybody. I'm preaching for everybody. But to answer your question, do we rap or shit talk?
Mhm.
Preach is one of the things we do. But I think we just do this shit organically and just don't try to be nothing that we're not, and it comes out organically. And it's just like, you got to stick with what got you where you going, where you're trying to go. Even though it's a long journey ahead of you, you got to think about where you came from, how you got there, and sticking with that and staying consistent. So
Okay.
I don't know. I'm doing both. Talking shit and rapping.
I feel like a lot of rapping starts in shit talking that develops into motivation or, something to move the people. So it seems like, y'all are true, authentic artists. If y'all didn't already know, if y'all weren't already hip, you should have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say there's a difference between just rapping and preaching?
I would say it's definitely a difference because you can be somebody who makes songs like, and not saying this is not a preaching song, but a song like a catchy song where it's like make people dance, but it's not really giving the message out, but it sounds like it's repetitive and it's catchy and makes you not forget it. Or you can have certain songs that just like goes into deep detail that explains life stories that you could probably relate to, and it makes you feel like, you know what, this person is like me because he's going through what I'm going through, or other than, but like, sometimes the repetitive music that's like, trendy, and that's the same way, but it's just, I feel like when it comes to the difference between that, it's a big difference between how people will look at you when they see you and how they greet you, because some people might cry when they see you because like you done told their story through your rhymes, you know what I'm saying? I done had shit like that happen to me, and it kind of was one of my biggest flexes,
Yeah.
honestly.
It sounds like a pretty big flex.
What about you? Same thing.
Same thing for real though. You said what's the difference between shit talk, like basically what you were saying? Like,
Yeah, I was saying, is there a difference between preaching and rapping?
oh yeah, definitely. Like he said, I agree with everything he said though. Like some music is just to get you feeling a certain type of way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And certain music is a message for sure. Or it got some type of feeling, some type of meaning to it, it's relatable to somebody. And then some shit just be like, and you in the club, you want to hear this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. We all like that type of music too though, so.
Yeah. There has to be a separation between just turn up music and then music for your soul, I think. Because I feel as though when people are just like, they act like they're only listening to conscious music, no one wants to go out and, get ready to. I love Jay, but
I feel like if they press,
wants to get drunk to J. Cole.
yeah.
I
But
feel
like
like
if you're
if-
sitting
No
alone in your car,
disrespect to J.
yeah,
Cole,
we love
you know
J.
what
Cole,
I'm
but if you're sitting in your car, it's a long ride, I'm putting on the whole
I was
J. Cole
bad in
album.
fucking school.
Yeah.
No, I'm still fucking bad.
right, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's what you want.
Yeah, that's what you want to turn up to, but it's good to have a good
When you
high.
going to go
in the mix.
study for your motherfucking exam.
I feel like with our music is like a mixture of both,
And that's
because
right.
it's like if you press mute, you might get you some J. Cole type of shit, but when you press the beat, when you let the beat play, then it might put you in that sense of like, oh, there's some turn up shit. But if you know what I'm saying, if you was sitting there when we were making the music, you might be listening to the actual lyrics like, damn, this some, you feel me?
Yeah.
And like a lot of people, they try to put me and him in the category of like street rappers and hardcore drug rappers, you know what I'm saying? That's our bread and butter, our language got us started, and what we good at. But that's not the only thing we good at. Like, I just want to say that.
Yeah. There's levels to this.
Levels to this shit,
Okay.
bitch.
Okay. So right now, the Detroit rap scene is popping, as y'all know. Why do you think that is?
I think that's because everybody gets their time. Like how when rap started, New York had its time. Then it went to the West Coast. Then it went down south. Then it went to the Midwest for a minute. Then it went back to New York. Then it went to Atlanta. And then it's now it's in like Detroit and Memphis and like New Orleans, Baton Rouge area. But I would say that Detroit really stayed down and came a long way from where it used to be and like the unity we have right now. Like any of us can call any of us right now. The select few who don't have their problems with each other, but anybody in Detroit can call me right now and be like, let's do a song. And I'll be like, all right, let's do it. If it makes sense, you like on the same stature as me, but if it makes sense for sure.
And shout out to all the Detroit artists that made music before the money started rolling in that made them pay attention to us. You know, it's a lot of artists that they made music. They made music just off the strength of they love to make music and they was holding down for the deep without making the money that these artists making right now. You know what I'm saying?
Making money, just the niggas crawl so we can walk. Especially niggas like me and him, because me and him never rapped in our whole life. This is like some new shit. Not new shit to us now, but we started off with this shit was brand new.
Is this thing even on? I'm about to say, I feel like we could talk without this thing, but I feel you.
The microphone is like the one on her shirt.
All right, bet.
Who specifically were y'all talking about? You said broke it down for you.
Like artists?
Yeah, like put on for the Detroit.
I'm gonna even say the Doughboys, but even though they doing their thing now, but this before it was money flowing like that. Team Eastside before the money was flowing like that. Band Gang, Street Lords, Rock Bottom, Made West. Before the money, they were just putting out good music for the city, and we was everybody in Detroit was riding around bumping it, but they wasn't really. They might was making some money off selling a few tapes here and there, but it wasn't like how it is right now for artists. Like it's artists that's able to feed their family and live in big ass houses off shit that ain't even, and they ain't on no super big stature, but they living great off the, you know what I'm saying? The Detroit paid way that the other artists paid for us off that type of shit.
Like me. But what do I know? Appreciate everybody, man, for crawling so niggas like us can walk, man. For real. Shout out to my city. Unfuckwittable. Forever. R.I.P. Blade Icewood, R.I.P. Wipeout, R.I.P. Proof. Shout out Eminem.
I have a question about Eminem.
I got an answer for you about Eminem. It better not be no dumbass question. Now, what's up, though?
So, like, a lot of Detroit songs right now, a lot of people from Michigan, they make songs, it's just like, there's no hook. It's just a freestyle on the beat.
Yeah.
Is that because, I feel like, y'all feel like y'all real emphasis on being lyrical because the biggest rapper from Detroit was, like, a real lyricist?
No, I think this comes with her. Question again, like, Detroit, Michigan shit talking. It's just like, you get a beat, like, you just get a beat and you just rap. Like, you don't think of a hook. It just come with people. It's come with us being inexperienced from the beginning, like, just getting on beat and just rapping on the whole beat out. But now, you might hear it like that first 4 bars that you heard on that song being made into a hook in a Low Sex Nutty or a Babyface Ray or a Peasy song now, because it's like, you know, when niggas first started off, they would just get a song, do the whole fucking song, like, you know, rip the whole fucking song. And you saying that Eminem, I don't think Eminem has nothing to do with that, honestly. That might have been his style too, but I don't think niggas like, oh yeah, you know, Eminem be going through on the whole song, let's go on the whole song. It might just be like a Michigan thing, you know. But
a lot of rappers don't write raps either, though.
Yeah,
like,
nobody writes raps in Michigan right now, like that I know of.
Top of their head, so you looking up and you just punching crazy. If you ain't dealing with an engineer who's gonna place that forward, put that hook in there for you, you just gonna keep running and keep running it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you heard something, you might like bring that back. But other than that, most artists in the world, rarely artists write these days. Everybody punching in. It's the same thing.
Yeah. But shout out Eminem though for if that is the reason that we attacking these beats like that. Shout out Eminem, and y'all better leave him the fuck alone. He did what he did. He put his people on. He signed all his homeboys and he signed 50 Cent. What the fuck else you want me to do?
Okay.
What do I know?
So, as we wrap this up, I want to get into the topic of freestyling that y'all just brought up, because I was just thinking about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, are there ever are there certain songs or topics where it's like I can't punch in? I have to write. Like I really need to think about this before I put it out.
Yeah, I had that experience one time in my life. Yeah, and this song is called Robert Horry. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but I'm sure a lot of my viewers who gonna watch this shit, they know what Robert Horry is. I remember I was playing that song in the studio and everybody was laughing at me. Like I was playing the beat and they're like, "You doing that beat?" I'm like, "Damn, this is my style. That's what I want to do." Like, but I didn't want to just go in there and rap off of it because I heard everybody like trying to say some shit like, "Why you doing this beat?" I wanted to really show them like, "Okay, this is the fuck I'm finna do." But he came and did this shit, did his verse first. Before I wrote my shit, he did his shit on top of his head. But I wrote my shit and it was like, it turned out to be all right for me. I like the verse. One of my most memorable songs right there. Nostalgic.
Let me see. I feel like with that freestyling and writing, certain beats I feel like they do need to be. I don't think I ever really wrote no song. I might have put a couple bars in my shit, and that's the same thing. That'll get me going. But I feel like if it's certain beats, I might take a long time to do it, and that's the same thing as me writing it. Like I might punch it in. It might take me 2-3 minutes to think of the next bar instead of me just going fast as hell. It's the same thing as me writing. I'm taking my time with that beat as if I was sitting up.
Not writing.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? As if I wouldn't be writing. I'm talking it. If I don't like it, I take that bar off and then take my time with that certain type of beat. So I consider that writing. If I don't just run through it like it's just flowing like water, then I consider that writing. If it take me 2-3 hours to do a song, then I feel like I wrote that song.
Yeah, that pen and pad shit, like, that's like the Tupac, Biggie Smalls era where you got a fucking notebook full of 60 verses you did. These days we got a computer, we sit in front of our computer and we just put that shit in front of the microphone and we let it out. And that's my fucking notepad, you know what I'm saying? But writing is like outdated. But at the same time, if it's outdated, it's something that's very needed to again, like in this era. But who am I to say? Who am I to judge the shit? But nothing's wrong with it. I wish I had the time and patience to sit there and write verses and shit, like, But it's coming out better when you just get in front of that motherfucking microphone and let it out. What about you?
I love freestyling. That's like my favorite thing to do. I feel like it's the most authentic version of music because it's just coming. But with writing, it's like if I'm trying to do if I'm really trying to talk about something that I've been through, and if it hurts, I have to write it down. Just because I need me just letting it out, I'm gonna be avoiding really talking about it if I'm freestyling. So if
I'm the complete opposite. I feel like when I'm like, and it's some shit that's like emotional to me, I am going to let that shit out like so fluently. I wish I could. Yeah, for sure.
It make a lot of sense.
Me being the complete opposite is like, damn, I could not be the opposite of that.
Yeah, like it's interesting. I mean, I can see it on both sides because like when I'm mad though, freestyling comes easier. Like it's like I can just.
Oh yeah, when I'm mad, I'm going to rap my ass off. Like,
I mean, it's
the rent is due when I'm mad.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who it is. I mean, it could be the driver in front of me. It could be the squirrel next door.
Yeah.
Everybody getting it. But if I'm trying to like sing and make it all emotional, I really want to be intentional about my words. So with freestyling, mainly I'm just trying to get bars in. So it's more like I want catchphrases. I want people to hear it.
I remember I freestyled a song. It was like 5 minutes, right? You freestyle. This was like a non-stop freestyle. I wasn't like punching in. I just let the beat go all the way. And then you freestyling, shit come out so it be authentic, whatever. But when you go back and listen to it, you start listening to bars you said, like, damn, that was like a fake metaphor bar, and that wasn't even meant to, you know what I'm saying? That should be funny how music work like that.
A moment of truth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't even mean to do that. You just freestyling it.
Like, damn, how the fuck?
That ain't even how that match up to, you know what I'm saying?
Let that out like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Music is fun.
Music for life.
Music is special.
We love music.
Music for life.
So everybody here loves music, and if you really, really love good music, Los and Nutty are right here. You know what I mean? So, tap in or get left out. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Low Sex Nutty out platforms right now, man.
Make sure y'all go grab that.
Keep it running.
I got one more question for Los. Okay. On War on Drugs, you have a song called We Rich with Real the Young OG. He says, Los took me to the Daisy, it got crazy. Seen him sell a white boy a tenth of fentanyl for 80. Is that considered telling?
Man, we all crazy, bro. Yeah, I understand. Music is music. No, that's not telling. Music is a motherfucking freedom of speech, and it's a form of art. You know what I'm saying?
Let me speak. Let me say something. Free Real the Young OG. That nigga one of the best rappers ever, bro.
Free Real the Young OG, one of the best rappers ever, and my Flint niggas running the world, man. Them niggas is the main niggas, man. Them niggas, I tell them that all the time when I see them and shit. But Free Rio, but Rio ass crazy when it come to them bars though. I heard that one too, like god damn. But no, he's got freedom of speech, man. Everybody know what it is. We getting this legit money,
I
man.
ain't ashamed. My mama smoked crack too.
For real.
It's metaphorical, y'all. You know, it's for
We
the
getting
art.
this legit money, man.
Okay.
Millions of dollars, man. Dealing with millions of dollars, man. Mega shit, man. Mega tons of shit, man. Legal way though, you feel me? Daisy Lane Records, man. Shout out to the White House.